Spurs playing Saturday night, getting blown out by the Clippers 134-109.
Tunis is when he is retreating defensively, can't go too far into the paint because Aldridge is more of a perimeter big as John Morant gets his offense going early.
Forbes down the lane. Aldridge thought he got contact, no whistle, but the bucket of LaMarcus Aldridge off to a really, really good start. Clippers dropped 74 in the paint on San Antonio. There's a strip by Lyles, but Valanciunas comes up with a loose ball and puts it home.
Ford's momentum carries him out of bounds. That's why Dillon has the easy putback.
This is a Spurs team as Aldridge again finds the range from the mid-range. Greg Popovich has had in his tenure at San Antonio. So what can you do to create some indecision in the Grizzlies with extra passing? Finding Valanciunas for the slam and a nice response out of the timeout.
Too many times that happens.
And Aldridge with the emphatic rejection of Ja Morant. DeRozan going to work in the paint. Jackson going to drive on Aldridge, rise and fire and try to follow his own. It's out to Crowder. That's a reloaded three. It's through for Jay Crowder's first score of the game for the Grizzlies defense.
Well, for the Grizzlies defense, for them to have the rim coverage, you see Aldridge able to get to the front of the rim, allow the Spurs team the free throw attempts.
Aldridge on the back down, a turn and gun. It's in for LaMarcus Aldridge. I doubt he would ever ask my opinion on wine. Here's Tyus Jones for three. Puts it in. Timeout San Antonio. Aldridge and Lyles remain in from the starting five. White with a drive and a pitch out to an open Aldridge for three. Of course it's going in. Some of the social media postings, LaMarcus Aldridge is the sole problem for San Antonio. Not the case. 18 in the quarter for LaMarcus Aldridge.
I think with what he has done so far, it warrants a double team.
Yeah. Rudy Gay's in for the first time tonight. Tyus Jones continues. First quarter, the most points the Grizzlies have ever allowed in any quarter in franchise history. Rudy Gay for three.
I mean, with the way that the Spurs are shooting the basketball right now, there can be a lot of firsts. I mean, it's everybody. Well, yes, no Aldridge, the main culprit of making shots, but everybody for this Spurs team has found the rhythm.
Dylan Brooks. White banks it in, and you're seeing a San Antonio team, Brevin. They're 12th in paint. Already have 20 in the paint. Valanciunas gets his own miss and the putback, and a timeout taken by San Antonio. 1997 in Vancouver days, and of course tied by Aldridge tonight. Grayson Allen drills the three. I mean, the Grizzlies are shooting 53% from three, and they're working their way back into this thing. Morant mismatch against Pirtle. Melton weaves and open Allen for three. Bingo!
There's the other thing to have a partner.
And now DeJounte Murray with 6. Valanciunas screens. Ja off the window and in, and a three-point opportunity. Morant weaves through, hangs, doesn't hit. Jaren follows it. Aldridge is at the scorer's table. Spurs just 33% in the quarter. Until that make by DeRozan. Spurs still at 65% from the floor. Jaren's three is through. San Antonio has its full starting five on the floor. Aldridge finally a miss, but an offensive rebound, hooks it up and in, and draws the foul. Grayson Allen, nice wraparound bounce pass, and Clark with the finish. 18 bench points for the Grizzlies. Jones lobs, Clark, great body control against Trey Lyles. Murray drives and finishes at the rim. Melton going to the spin cycle, finds Valanciunas. And Anthony Melton, Brevin, what I like about him, no empty minute, the game clock. Morant got by Murray, got to the cup, missed off the window. BC offensive rebound on the stick back with 6.6 remaining. 5 with a halftime lead. Grizzlies just 1-13 when they trail at the break. Aldridge in rhythm, top of the key. DeRozan with the setup. 30 for LaMarcus Aldridge, his fourth 30-point game of the season. It is the 7th most in team history. Morant, nice find. Dillon, the hoop in the harm.
Is what gets the zone in trouble.
Murray levels off and rattles it home. Again, play tonight. Couple games out of the final playoff spot in the West, which right now a sub-500 team would end up in the playoffs. DeRozan with the finish. 5 of his 6 field goals have been from deep. 17 for Jaren. DeRozan with a floater.
And that's why I say for Valanciunas, you got to move up one more step.
6:31 after a quarter. DeRozan. And the rebound, Dillon. A lob ahead, and Morant throws it down. DeRozan only 1 miss from the floor tonight, has 6 assists. He drives and hits. DeMar DeRozan. And it is a function of how many times he drives to the rim, but Ja gets a lot of his shots blocked. Nifty move there. That's not going to get blocked. Scoring game of the season.
I was a fan when he was...
Oh, Morant, wham! Over the top with 2 hands. Works hard, is conscientious. The Spurs continue to cook. Shot clock down to 5 for DeRozan. Over Jaren, long 2, put it in. Morant, Clark leans and hits.
This is when the Grizzlies made their run. When the Spurs had to go to their bench against the Grizzlies bench, they were able to get themselves back into the game after being down 19 in the first half.
Shot clock down to 2. Step back 3 by Crowder off the heel. And the rebound.
Oh, nice
Tyus
pass.
Jones and a look-away pass to Melton for the finish. Tyus Jones, great court awareness.
Who stops here to end this quarter?
DeRozan, it's been a big quarter for him. 10 in the quarter. Mills lines up a 3 and hits his first make of the night. Percent. And the Grizzlies mess up the dribble handoff. DeRozan. And Melton didn't have an angle.
DeRozan did a good job of taking away the angle. He said, well, let me do away with that. He knocks down 2 quick threes here in the end of this third quarter.
DeRozan crosses over, scoops, and scores.
So this is the Toronto.
Solomon Hill hits the 3. It wouldn't be a Grizzlies game without a Solomon Hill 3. The San Antonio Spurs television production. Morant around the high screen, floats it up and in. John Morant, 15 for Morant. Aldridge going back to work against Valanciunas. Up, under, and then tips it in. Extra pass. Brooks an open 3. It's through for Dillon Brooks, his first 3-point make of the night. Prefer. Some have been known to go with prime rib for Christmas.
You pulling out all the stops like you said the goose.
The goose. Morant off the curl, takes flight, floats it up and in. Over LaMarcus Aldridge. Lyles with a skip pass. Murray scoops and scores. DeJounte Murray, another guy that, if you're San Antonio, that, boy, you wish you'd get these performances more often. Bellinelli hits another 3. Damari Carroll also in for the first time tonight. Played a significant role for Brooklyn last year. Melton with the slam off the setup by Bruno Caboclo.
It's the best night I've seen for a shooting exhibition. Merry Christmas to everyone out there, partner. Merry Christmas to you. Yep. Enjoy it. I will see you Christmas night going to OKC.
That's right.